Sup stars, it's Summer here with another video. Now before I decided to film this video, I thought, hey, why don't I go to my local bookstore and buy a book? And then it started raining. And then my hair is so wet right now. And I thought, what better opportunity than just start singing on my own. So that's what I did, 5 times on the walk home. Because I was smart and decided to just go for a walk when it looked like rain without an umbrella. It was actually really fun though. 10 out of 10, would recommend if you know all the lyrics to On My Own. This is actually kind of cold and uncomfortable though, so I'm gonna change. Be right back. And I'm back. So I had an idea of something that I thought would be fun and alliterative called 60-second synopsis, which is basically I just explain a synopsis of a musical in 60 seconds. I was also thinking of doing like a little spin-off of it called Minute Myths, where I explain a myth or a fairy tale or fable or something like that in a minute. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to first explain Little Shop of Horrors. I'm also gonna do this like without writing anything beforehand. This is just like off the top of my brain, what I remember, what I know, what I think is important for people who want to watch the movie or listen to the musical should know. This is also going to be based off of the movie version, so if I refer to certain characters as like Steve Martin or John Candy or stuff like that, that's why. Okay, they're not actually Steve Martin and John Candy in the musical, they're the actors. Also, I can't focus as well with music on, so it's being turned off for this segment. Ma. I want a proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee pot. I want a proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee pot. Okay, have my timer all ready, and let's go, I guess. Okay. It all starts with a boy named Seymour who works at a gardening store for Mr. Mushnick and has a crush on a girl named Audrey. But Audrey has an abusive boyfriend who's also Steve Martin. He is also a dentist. And then Seymour one day finds a weird and exotic plant in a wholesale flower district and brings it into the store because he thinks it will bring in business because they aren't doing so well because they're in Skid Row. But then the plant turns out to be evil and will eat people. And he starts talking to Seymour, asking for blood. And then he asks Seymour for blood, and he gives him some, and then he keeps asking and asking, and then Seymour sees Audrey with the abusive boyfriend, dentist, Steve Martin. Then Steve Martin is killed by Seymour, infected with the plant, and then he has to feed the plant Mr. Mushnick, and then the plant keeps wanting more people, but then gets a record deal, or whatever, and signs on, and then he's famous. And he can get whatever for the plant, but then he and Audrey are in love, and then she is bitten by the plant, and then the plant eats her, and then the plant eats Seymour, and then everyone dies in the end. Don't feed the plants. That was hard. So all in all, that did not turn out too well. I left out the whole alien thing. I don't think anyone should use this for if they're trying to get an actual synopsis. Just use it if you actually know it, and they're trying to see how terribly I can mess it up in 60 seconds. Very badly, I guess. This was actually really hard and stuff, but I'm probably going to keep doing it because it's like a quick, easy, fun thing to do, and if you guys like it, then that'll be cool. If you want me to do certain musicals, just comment them down below. I did Little Shop of Horrors today because I just watched it earlier this morning, so it was fresh in my mind. Also, I watched the director's cut version, so it might be a little bit different than other people's versions of Little Shop of Horrors movie, because it actually ends with like the plant destroying and eating everyone. Which is the better ending? There was actually like a lot of stuff that I left out, such as like, you know, boyfriend is sardonic and likes pain and stuff like that, and Audrey too, the plant is from outer space, and John Candy's in there and has a radio show, and they steal the plant and make a bunch of little Audrey 2s, and then they sell those into households that want more blood, and then they take over everything. Plus, I am pretty sure Audrey 2 is a lesbian. Like, can we confirm this? It's 2018. I need to know for a fact, is Audrey 2 a lesbian? So that was 60-second synopsis. It didn't turn out very well, and I'm gonna try to get better in the future if I continue doing these. If you guys like them, please comment down below if you did like them, what musicals you want to see a synopsis for if I keep doing this. And be sure to like and subscribe if you want more musical related things. Try to post every week over the summer. Also, a Les Mis update. I'm not doing very good. I like it. It's actually pretty fun to read, but like, it's just intense. I'm only 40 pages in. I'm sorry. This is not a good goal for me. I can't do this. But I'm gonna try, and that's what counts. If you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter, I am at SummerstarForensics, and on Instagram, I am at SummerOfTheWoodsBeyond. And this has been a total one-shot video. I am not doing the whole, oh yeah, I did it on the first try and I got the entire synopsis right thing. No, you are seeing the real me. Okay, this is me. This is real. This is me. I can't explain film plots that well in a short amount of time. Stay shining, stars. You may also be wondering, Summer, why have you been in 2 different rooms for filming stuff? It's because I have 3 bedrooms. Yeah, I have one here at my dad's house, I have one at my mom's house, and I have one at my aunt's house. You've been seeing the one here at my dad's house, and there at my mom's house. Okay? I'm not just some weirdo person who changes her entire bedroom wall for videos. That'd be insane.